Mile High Minute, #1 podcast in the universe. Today we got a Denver legend in the building, A Meazy.
Facts.
Hell yeah, man. I'm excited to get this one in.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Me too, bro.
Yeah, of
Glad you
course.
had me.
Hell yeah. Man, shout out to sponsor today's video, 3 a.m. Water. Make sure y'all go get that hydration for the go-getters. And make sure y'all comment down below who you want to see next on the Mile High Minute. But let's get into this interview. So, born and raised in Denver?
Nah. I wasn't born in Denver, but I was raised in Denver.
Okay. Yeah. So, what part of Denver were you coming from?
From the east side. I was raised on the east side my whole life. I didn't move out of the east side until I was probably like 21, 22.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you still residing on the east side?
Nah.
I mean, sorry.
Yeah.
Where are you residing now? That's what I mean.
I'm in Denver now. You know what I'm saying? I moved once. I just wanted to get away from the hood.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, like, there's a couple different hoods on the east side. Like, is there a specific one you say you mostly grew up in, or were you kind of just all over on the east
Nah,
side?
it was just the east side in general. I mean, once
Okay.
when you're from the east side, you understand, like, it's just a thing.
Yeah,
You from there. You know what I'm saying? It's the whole area itself.
Yeah.
So I just wanted to get away from that area specifically. I had been there my whole life, so it was like, shit, it's time to get the fuck away and grow up. You
Yeah,
feel me?
for sure. Was it like, how was it feeling like, moving away from the east side, given the fact that you grew up there, like, for the first, like, 18, 20 years of your life and shit?
I mean, shit. Felt amazing, to be honest with you. It felt like I was finally getting the fuck out of my mama's house and doing my thing. You know what I'm saying?
Hell
like,
yeah.
growing up, finally. So, I didn't complain about it at all.
Okay. So is that when you fell in love with music?
Nah, definitely not. I was, I've been making music for a minute, man. I first started making music when I was, like, in 4th grade.
Okay.
That's when I first dabbled into it, I guess you could say.
Was it always rap?
It was rap. It's always been rap. Yeah. I mean, I grew up loving rap just because of my mama and shit. That's what she would play.
Okay. What was she always playing?
It was always West Coast shit, Tupac.
I'm seeing the
Ice
vibes
Cube.
in your music videos
yeah,
and stuff.
bro.
Yeah.
It's just that I don't know if she did it on purpose, but that's all she was about. I mean, back then it was, this Colorado's very close to Cali. You know how that that connection is, so
It's key.
that was all she used to play. And that's not necessarily like what I went to do, because to be honest with you, I fell in love with East Coast rap very early on because of the lines and shit.
Yeah.
I love the punchlines and the metaphors, and that shit used to really get me. So,
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, you good. I didn't start taking rap serious until I was in high school though.
Okay.
Yeah.
What high school did you go to?
I went to South.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you went from the east to south. What's the South like, really? Because I don't even.
What's funny is, like,
I don't even know.
South isn't even on the South side, really. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Like, South is like in a white neighborhood and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, my mom made me go there. My mom made me move.
Oh, okay.
She made me move schools because I was getting into trouble and shit. So she's like, the only way I could get you out of this shit is by making you go somewhere else and meet other people. And she did it, for sure.
Okay. I mean, I don't really know the South Side too much. You might not even know it too much coming from the East Side.
Yeah, no.
But is there like a hood on the South Side too?
Yeah, for
there
sure.
Is? Okay.
There's a hood everywhere, bro. South Side, North Side, shit, East Side, Park Hill, Montbello, Aurora. There's hoods everywhere, bro.
Yeah.
It may not look like a ghetto, but there's hoods though. You know what I'm saying? Don't
Yeah.
get twisted.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah, I've heard of the hoods on the East Side, obviously North Side, West Side. I haven't heard I've heard of a couple people claiming like South Side and stuff, but I just didn't. I wasn't too familiar. That's probably just because I've been on the North Side.
No, for sure. There's definitely. I mean, listen. Like I said, I can't name somebody off the top of my head that I know from the South Side. Yeah. But I went to school with motherfuckers that was Southsiders, so like they got a hood for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair
no
enough.
doubt about
That's
it.
interesting to hear. I never knew that really.
Yeah.
Okay. So, growing up, were you like playing sports or doing anything else besides music, or like any other hobbies and stuff?
Yeah, I was in high school. I was the athlete.
Okay.
I used to. Everybody knew me for rapping, of course, but I was like I played football and I ran track.
Okay.
So everybody know me from just being fast, really. If you ask anybody that knew me from back in the day, that nigga Meazy was fast. Like, for real, I was fast as shit. So, but yeah, I used to do that shit, man, just to make me stay on top of my grades and shit, man.
Okay.
To be honest.
Yeah, that's important. Okay, so let's dive a little bit more into the music now. I'm looking at some of these music videos. One that really caught my eye was it was the one, I think it was with A Fox. I think that's what it was.
Yeah, that For the Birds.
Yeah, For the Birds. That one really caught my eye. I feel like every man can relate to that shit. Like, talk about that. I want to hear about that. Like,
well, shit. I mean, if I'm gonna be honest, like, I normally make music that's like based off of what I'm going through in my life at that time. So, at that time, I was young. I was tired of trying to get at these chicks, and they was trying to make me chase them and shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, you got me fucked up. You know what I'm saying? So I just made a song about it. Really,
yeah.
I started writing to it, and I told Fox, like, bro, I got a little idea. I want you on it. And it just came together, bro. It was crazy, bro. But to be honest with you, to this day, man, that's one of the songs that people always and forever will always bring up to me, man. They like,
yeah.
I fucking love it, especially females. Females love it more than anybody.
Yeah, I'm sure,
yeah.
Because it's a slower song and it shows your like versatility.
Yeah, facts.
But I was like peeping the songs, and that one really stuck out to me just because like I could relate to it. Every man can relate to that shit because these females really be having you out here trying to chase, but you can't.
Yeah, I'm not chasing nobody.
No.
I'm not chasing you, yo. We gotta be beneficial now. Like, I mean, mutual. You know what I'm saying?
For sure. And your biggest one, I was looking at one of the biggest ones. The For the Birds was one of the biggest ones too, but it looked like the most popular one on the YouTube. Mind Yours.
Yeah.
Talk about that one. How that one come together?
Mind Yours, that was a random track. Honestly, it was like we was done with the album, me and my manager, and I was like telling him like it's missing something though.
Yeah.
We need like singles or something. And so we got with Scorp Diesel. Shout out Scorp D's, man. You know, he from the town too, man. So one of the biggest producers in the game. So shout out my nigga Scorp Diesel.
I'm gonna have to tap in. I'm gonna be asleep.
No, seriously. He from Colorado Springs, bro. Tap in with that nigga, bro. He got hits on the radio and shit. So big deal. So so we get in touch with my nigga. He sends over a pack or whatever. And we find this because again I didn't really have nothing like really West Coasty like that.
Yeah.
And we heard that shit and my manager sent it to me like, do you like this? I'm like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I said, just like, you know what I'm saying, leave it up to me type shit. And I was trying to think of something like super catchy that everybody could relate to. That's really how, a lot of the times that's how I make my music. Yeah, to be honest with you, that's kind of how I write. I don't really like to make a lot of the like bullshit. Even though I do make it, it's bound to happen when you make a lot of songs. But like I've realized like the songs that like hit the most with me are the ones that people relate to and shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I came up with that Mind Yours, bro, and that shit. To be honest with you, when I finally realized it was really a hit was when K-Tone had hit me and was like, "This motherfucker is crazy." He said, "Give me like 2-3 weeks, and I guarantee you everybody gonna know your shit."
Hell yeah.
And sure enough. Every time I perform that song, everybody knows the song is fucking ridiculous, bro.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, that one's. It seems like definitely one of the top ones for sure that you put out
for sure.
And it's crazy that you bring that up. I think I was watching an interview with Chameleonaire and he was talking about it might not have been him, but it was some big artist that was just talking about releasing music that relates to a lot of people and why that's so important. And the words are real, you know, everyone can just relate, and it's just gonna stick to a lot of people. It's gonna last longer, you know. You could drop a video, get 500 views, whatever. It's cool for that day, but if you drop like a good quality video that relates to a lot of people, it's gonna last a while.
Yeah, it's timeless.
Yeah.
It's timeless music. That's the whole goal of it.
Yeah, and I mean, a lot of your shit is timeless. I'm seeing music videos from 3, 4. I'm sure you got older, but 7 years ago. Like,
yeah, bro. Well, yeah, we've been working. We've been putting in work.
Yeah.
You know, I grew up in the era where there was no social media and shit. So I'm like, you know, all this shit is like, I wouldn't say new to us because it's been around for a long ass time at this point, but you know, we've been trying to get it popping for a long time, bro.
Well, yeah, talk about that, like, just. You know, given the fact that you've been around for a little bit in the Denver scene, like, what's it been like seeing just, like, what's been going on the past, 5 years? Like, what's the huge differences between, like, now and, like, you know, 7 to 10 years ago?
You know, when I was, because I really only been on the scene like that for, since 2015. That's when I dropped my first album.
Okay.
I was always rapping, like I said before that, but nobody knew who I was.
Yeah,
and I used to be upset about it because I always knew I was dope, but niggas didn't fuck with me. And I'm like, these niggas is hating.
Yeah.
But in reality, it was like, you just ain't doing shit. You ain't doing enough for nobody to even know who you are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you can't hate on other motherfuckers and shit. You know what I'm saying? Or what they doing just because you ain't doing what you supposed to. Like,
yeah,
so
facts.
once I realized that, once I got that in my head and really, like, it really stuck to me, that's when shit changed for me. You know what I'm saying? So then I started putting in more work and I got, you know what I'm saying, my buzz popping. So, you know, from that standpoint, like from 2015 until now, I've seen a lot of change, to be honest with you. And it's been amazing because I've been a part of it. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I was in the background looking in. Like, I actually saw what was going on. Like, for a while, it was like, you know, at first even the older niggas would tell me, man, you know, there was a lot of niggas back in the day that just wasn't good, bro. And then it evolved to a bunch of niggas that are really good. Right?
Yeah, no, for
you know
sure.
What I'm
we
saying?
got crazy talent.
Crazy talent, right?
Yeah.
But then it just like what separates one person from another is like they work ethic. You
True,
know what I'm saying?
true.
And that's when you start to realize that shit and what separates one person from another. And then you start to see that people are actually trying to do their shit. You know what I'm saying? So I got to see all this evolution in these past years. And like I said, I was a part of it right in the front with niggas. So that it just made, I don't know, it's a beautiful thing, bro. To be honest with you. I love the direction that it's going now, man. It's actually amazing, bro. To be honest with you, yeah.
Like, do you see Denver as being like one of the next big waves?
For sure.
When it comes to music scene, not even just Denver, Colorado, like.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, all it takes is for, you know, people to realize it. You know, unfortunately, when you go places and you talk to motherfuckers, like, they don't even realize that Denver has talent like that.
Yeah, that's true.
To be honest with you, they don't even realize we have black people. Like, they think it's just white people in the snow.
Yeah.
So, like, when they meet a nigga from Denver, they like, nigga, what? Whereas, like, I ain't know there was black people in Denver. Of course there is. So,
just like
we got a whole culture, bro. And I swear to God, we got some of the craziest talent that niggas could ever hear in the entire country. So it's like, all you got to do is give us the chance, and it's a wrap. You feel me?
That's facts. Now, there's a couple things I could point out on that. Like, the culture is definitely being built. I even think there's a sound, like, when you hear, like, PH Wax or, like, even Trev Rich, like you, like AP, like, everyone's got a little sound. It's hard to really, like, talk about, but if you just listen to everyone's music, you can hear it. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're from Denver, like.
Facts, you understand it. You understand because we all from the same place, and, like, but people just got to give it a listen. That's the problem, is that nobody has ever, like in Denver, you realize that if you haven't become somebody to the world, then they don't really care about you.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, you have to do something that nobody has ever done and then blow up, and then niggas gonna be like, oh, damn, he's from Denver. That's crazy. Like, nigga, of course I've been here. You know what I'm saying? And, like, our little community, they all know about us. But, and let's be 100, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? The people that we really need to reach in Denver, they don't care about rap. They don't even know that there's people in Denver that don't know that there's a fucking culture in Denver that's a hip-hop scene.
No, that's facts.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what we got to do, but some got to change.
Yeah. That's facts, because I'm going to put my boys on the spot. Not my boy over here, obviously. He sees the vision too, but there's some of my boys that aren't necessarily, like, they love rap, but they're not into the Denver rap scene. I'm just like sending them links to all this music, and they just be sleeping. I'm like, all right.
Listen, bro, I hear it all the time. They be like, everybody always says, like, oh, I fuck with you. Your music's dope, but I don't fuck with Denver rappers.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, what do you mean? Like, I'm a part of what you're talking about. Like, that don't make no sense. Like, if you just gave niggas a chance and you would understand how dope they are, it's not like, it doesn't have to be somebody that you just happen to hear that you don't know. Like, you could meet this motherfucker at the club and you didn't even realize this nigga got some crazy ass music, man. You know what I'm saying? People, it don't make no sense to me.
And people are starting to actually get good numbers on the videos now. Like, starting to get good looks. Trev Rich with the Grammy nominee. Sean Cotton.
Shout out my
Sean
nigga
Cotton
Trev,
came
bro.
here for a little bit. Sperry did some interviews out here. Like, like, Texas is really starting to fuck with us. Like, Dallas Global.
Yeah, I got a couple people in Texas, man, for sure.
Yeah, so it's definitely coming together, but slowly but surely. And I 100% agree with you. A lot of people, even in Colorado, are just like, sleep. But
don't even make sense.
It'll happen though. But it's crazy too that you when you're talking about the white people in the snow, because Old Man Saxon, another from East
shout
side
out my
Denver.
nigga Saxon, man. Shout out my guy.
He he was on No Jumper. Yeah. Shout out No Jumper for putting him on there.
Yeah, shout out Jumper.
He was like, Adam was like, oh, there's a bunch of white people activities going on over there. People in the snow wearing Patagonia and shit like that. And it's just
that's what I'm saying.
It's the same shit.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like and I get it because ain't nobody ever changed their perception of us. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Nobody's ever changed the narrative. That's all you know. So until somebody can change it, nobody will ever think anything different. You know what I'm saying? Facts. That's how this world works. But the beauty about it is that we live in a day and age that when something happens, it spreads. So once it happens, bro, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
But it just gotta happen. You know what I'm saying?
And there's gonna be a whole bunch of people coming with
exactly.
it.
Exactly.
It's definitely a wrap. So let's talk about some of your more recent music you dropped.
Yeah.
I'm seeing the Dripuation with Sway.
Yeah, with Ralphie.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's my nigga, man.
Were you messing with him when he came out to Denver? That was like 5 years ago, I think.
Of course, but yeah. I've been fucking with Ralphie, man. Ralphie, one of the most creative people I ever met in my life, bro. And he a hard worker too, and his talent is something I had never been around before. So as soon as I heard him in the studio a couple times, I'm like, this nigga's crazy. Like, I always my thing is I like working with people. That's been one of my biggest things, even to this day, bro. And like it's beautiful about the platform that I got now because I can literally just work with whoever and we can make shit happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, in that situation, man, Ralphie Sway is a fucking beast, bro.
Yeah, how'd that happen?
Like I got the beat from Sosa. Shout out my nigga Sosa.
Yeah, you got a lot of beats from him, huh?
Yeah. Sosa is my he's my business partner, my brother.
Okay.
My producer. What else could I say about the nigga? He's a fucking beast, bro. And he sent me the beat, but I was sitting on it for a little bit, and I'm like, this got to have some type of flavor that I can't do myself. Like, so I hit Ralphie, like, bro, let me see, and he came to the studio and did it that day, and
that's crazy.
It was a vibe, like, cause what I did was I had wrote my verses first, and then when he came in, I'm like, this is what I'm rapping about, and then he's like, okay. And then created the hook. Yeah. And it just turned into something, bro. It was
and I mean, he ain't gonna hop on that unless he fucks with it. So.
Yeah. Ralphie, listen, Ralphie, my nigga, they know. Listen, I hit a nigga up. It's about to be, we doing something dope. It ain't gonna be no bullshit.
Hell yeah.
For sure.
And another one, Missed Calls.
Missed Calls, yeah. That was just some, I like to give bars sometimes. Cause like I said, I grew up in the era of bars. I didn't grow up in the era of melodies now like it is now and shit. But so sometimes I just like to go back to my roots, bro. That's it. That was all that song was. It was some, I heard the beat. I'm like, nigga, I'm about to bar this shit up real quick. Let me hit up my nigga, my nigga Sam, do the video.
Yeah, he's going crazy.
Yeah, he's going crazy right now.
He's doing a lot of crazy
Proud
videos.
of you, little nigga.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's just do a video and just put something out just to keep it going. Cause at that time, bro, I had been going through a lot, like personally and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I had took a little break. From making my own music. I had put out my album, Meazy Shuttlesworth, and I started going through a lot of legal shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Violating probation.
Yeah.
Not trying to be out too much because I felt like I was going to get into something.
That's facts.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
and then like, it kind of like, it took me out of everything, though, because I wasn't really doing shit. So, like, I had to, now I'm back. But, like, for a while, I was trying to get my fucking groove back.
Yeah.
I had been away for so long, like mentally, just to make sure I didn't fuck up, because I was in a position where I was on probation in 2 different counties at one point. And it's like, if I fuck up again, it's a wrap, buddy. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, get it together, nigga. So I got it together, but again, it kind of fucked me up off the music a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Just because I wasn't making my own shit. I was still making music with other people. I was getting on collabs, doing videos with niggas and shit like that, but I wasn't like sitting down and like making music for myself. And so I took a little break for a little bit, but that's why through that time you saw the Dripuation, you saw, the Missed Calls, you saw the single I did with my nigga Flip Major.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Off that. Just to make sure that motherfuckers know I'm still here. I ain't just leaving. Shit.
Well, I mean, not only that, but you got a couple other businesses, which we'll dive into a little bit later.
Yeah, facts.
But I like that you brought up the probation thing because that shit's real, and I want to know like some of the things you learned from going through that. Because me personally, I was on probation like not even a full year ago, like coming up for like a year and a half, and it was stupid shit. But regardless, like I 100% agree with you because back then. Like, I was just going out every weekend, just having fun, chilling with friends, just doing shit. And then once I got on probation, I was like, fuck.
Shit changed.
Yeah. And nowadays, I'm like, I don't even want to go out. I don't even want to, like, I don't even want to get drunk and go crazy anymore. Like, I'll go out, but it's only really to network or get some work done. Like, I ain't trying to just go fuck around anymore.
Yeah, they fuck your life up, bro.
Yeah,
I think that for me, it was like... it was a wake-up call, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
Because I was living reckless, you know what I'm saying? I was living like couldn't shit touch me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Seriously, because I've been through my whole life and never been in trouble, bro. And I'm talking about we done some shit. So, like, there's been times I done been caught and not got in trouble. Like, so I done just been smooth sailing and shit. You feel me? And then all of a sudden, like, even with this, with the music shit, because that's really what did it, bro. Like, once my name started buzzing, all types of shit started happening, right? So, like, I was meeting niggas that I always looked up to. People was giving me respect that I never got. I was getting shows I had never had. And it was like a consistent just, now everybody know me. Because, I'm from the east side. Niggas don't really know people from the east side. If I'm going to be honest, we got to do, I feel like we have to do a lot more to get a name just because, like, people look at the east side in such a negative way. Okay. So, like, once they realize that you from there, they kind of like, I don't know, But when they know that you got talent, they like, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Right? But all of a sudden, out of nowhere, everybody's giving me love. And I'm like, fuck, this is crazy, right? And this happened for, like, a year or two. And again, I feel like I'm untouchable at this point. I'm getting bitches that I want to. I do whatever the fuck I want. Nigga, I'm like, shit, fuck it. And I get into some shit. Bam. In one night, everything changed, bro, right? But I didn't really take it like something changed because I wasn't used to that shit before, right? So I was playing with it. I was playing with probation like it was a joke.
Yeah.
And in reality, it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, I kept acting like it didn't matter. You know what I'm saying? And then I violated, bro. I caught a whole nother case. And, like I said, the crazy thing is that's how I know it was God. I had never been in trouble for nothing before.
Yeah.
So the fact that I got 2 charges in 2 years, I'm like, what the fuck? What are you trying to tell me, bro? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You got.
So I'm like, okay, let me chill out. Let me slow down. It was just like I had to. You know what I'm saying? And once I got past it, got through everything, like, it always sticks with me to this day. Like, your life can change so fast, and it wasn't like, like I said, it wasn't like I went to jail, like actually went to jail, but you're in jail when you're on probation, bro. Like, you can't do what you want to do.
True.
I wanted to travel. I had to tell my probation officer where I was going, and if they said no, I can't go. Like, that shit is dumb as fuck. You know what I'm saying? That driving nigga to go on their own and not tell you.
Yeah, facts.
And then if you find out, now I'm fucked. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. Like, it was some bullshit. It was like a mind fuck, bro. Because I'm used to doing whatever I wanted to do, and I can't now. So I think that shit changed everything for me, bro. And, like, so now I'll just be out the way. I still grind. Everybody know that. Like, when shit's going on, I'm there. Niggas know I'm gonna come always. I've always been the nigga to support everybody. I've always been the nigga that everybody fuck with because of that reason. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I want to bring, if I could do anything to help somebody out, I'll do it. Everybody know that. But I'm out the way now because I used to want to go to the club all the time.
Yeah.
Especially, like, back in the day. I know y'all young and shit. Hey, back in the day when Cold Crush was popping, everybody went to Cold Crush if you was somebody, bro.
Okay.
You feel me?
See, I feel like nowadays, everyone be going to Purple Martini and Native. And shit like that. I don't know, but I don't
Native
even.
is a dope vibe.
Yeah, but I don't even really. I've went to the clubs like maybe twice this last year. Like,
listen, I'm gonna tell you like this: you ain't missing shit, bro. I mean, unless you wanna. I treat the club like I want to see people that I ain't seen in a minute, and then that's really it, man. Just catch the vibe. It's not like back in the day I used to think that I had to do it. And to be honest with you, not to like direct any artist away from that, but you got to do shit like that because in order for me to like get my people around me to fuck with me, I had to be out. You have to see my face.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. See, I like going to shows. I probably went, I don't know how many shows we've been to.
Shows are
way
great.
too many. But and it's not a bad thing to go to the club, man. Shout out Squizzy and everyone just doing hostings and shit at the clubs. So I'm not trying to fuck with their bread or anything, but like,
nah,
I don't
go
know.
out, do your thing, everybody.
Yeah. But like, no, it's definitely. I think it's if you go in a club, just be smart. You know what I'm saying? Don't go out looking for trouble and fucking get way too faded driving home or anything stupid. Like,
please.
Yeah.
Please be responsible, people.
Yeah. But anyway, so let's dive back into you a little bit. So
Yeah.
I seen you started the Concrete Rose.
Yeah.
And I seen you got some shoes out, some light ass shoes.
Yes, sir.
Talk about that a little bit. How did this all come together?
Yes, sir. So so I met one of my niggas. He my business partner now. His name is Steve McMillan. And
that name sound familiar.
Yeah, Stephen McMillan. He we worked together, and he had saw that I remember when I first met him, I told him I had rapped. But I don't, like, I'm not, like, the type of nigga that when you meet me, I'm like, yeah, guess who I am?
Yeah.
Like, I was just like, yeah, I'm like, he asked what you do. I'm like, I rap type shit. Like, just leave it at that. Like, he's like, okay, whatever. But then, like, he saw how many people would come to my desk all the time to talk to me and shit and blah, blah. So he's like, okay, let me go listen to this nigga's music, right? So he goes and listens, and then the next day he comes up and tells me, like, bro, you're dope, blah, blah, blah. So that goes by, and then one day he approaches me because he had already been doing his thing in the e-commerce world, you know what I'm saying, making his bread online.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, bro, I think you should come out with your own shoe. I'm like, that would be dope.
Yeah.
How the fuck that gonna happen?
Yeah.
What the fuck? He said I can make it happen. I said, I don't believe this. I don't believe you, whatever, bro. So he keeps pressing me about it. So I'm like, okay, well let's figure something out then, right? So we start. He keeps hitting me up. He's sending me like different like styles and shit of shoes.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, what type of shoe would you like? And I'm like, this nigga's really fucking serious about this. Right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, so I start fucking with him too. Like, I like this shoe. Let's send it, blah, blah, blah. We get it together. We get the mock-up of it. And I'm like, wow, this is a real shoe that's mine. Like, this is fucking crazy, right?
Yeah.
So then from there, I'm like, shit, if we could really do it, I got to question him, like, can we really do it, though? He's like, yeah. And so once we get to that point where I know, I'm like, shit, let's do it, bro. Because that's some shit that, first of all, you know what I'm saying, in this day and age, you got to be an entrepreneur, in my opinion, because you have to have different sources of income.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So
multiple.
I'm immediately thinking, like, damn, this is a cash cow. But at the same time, I'm like, I'm a nigga that was always into shoes, but especially back in the day, I used to spend money on shoes for no reason. It's dumb as fuck. Broke, but you buying shoes. That shit's dumb, bro.
No, it is.
Niggas, that's what we did back in the day, right? So, I'm like, shit, let's do it, bro. And like I said, the rest has been history since then, bro. It's been a crazy experience, man.
What are the shoes called?
The Dibs.
Dibs.
We created the Dibs. The catchphrase is I got dibs. The acronym is DIBS, so that's dipped in butter.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just because, that shout out to my nigga Jewy, because really, Eastside Jewy's one of the first niggas that I heard say dipped in butter.
Okay.
But I'm like, nigga, that
I haven't heard that
hard.
yet till just now. That's crazy.
Yeah, dipped in butter. That mean that shit fresh than a bitch. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it really stands for, but we just say dibs because it makes sense, bro. You know what I'm saying? It catches on and like I said, it's been an experience, bro, that I've never had before. So
why'd you want to make them so lightweight?
Cause I'm all into comfortability.
Yeah.
Like back in the day, I used to buy Jordans and shit all the time just because everybody
fucking
else
bricks,
did. But then I started like buying like SBs, Nike SBs,
True.
Like the skateboard shoes because they was I love them. I'll never
Puffy,
get away from them. They came in every color. I'm like, yeah, I like these. But then I ain't like the suede shit on them all the time.
Yeah.
They get dirty so fast. I hated that shit. But like, the older I got, I'm like, nigga, I like my feet to be comfortable. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
When he approached me with the idea, I'm like, well, if we gonna do it, let's make it comfortable but dope. Maybe even like a workout shoe, and that's what we came up with this. With the shoe.
I like the workout shoe idea. So where can the people cop these shoes at?
Shit, man. So we on. I would suggest everybody to follow us on Instagram. Number one, I'm at A Meazy. That's AMEAZY, and then Concrete Rose with a K. That's KONCRETE. ROSE, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Concrete Rose. Follow us. We got the sites in our bio or the links in our bio. Everybody.
All links will be in description.
Yeah, facts, man. Everybody listen, like I said, if you want to be comfortable, look fly, I don't give a fuck if you just work out in them bitches because it's worth it. Nigga, running them bitches. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Buy them though. They look good, man. And to be honest with you, we realized when we first made them that we've been marketing towards women, so we're gonna keep doing that. They the ones that are buying them.
Okay.
They are the ones
being
buying
real.
them a lot. They bought more shoes than anybody. Got like the homies bought them for me, you know what I'm saying? Just because they my niggas and shit. Like I'm gonna support blah blah blah, but like they style ain't necessarily like that. Like girls like them sock shoes, that fit today's shit, and then they could wear them with because they jeans be like cut right here and shit, so they could wear them. It's not no problem with them. They could wear them wherever they want to. You know what I'm saying? But guys, it's not necessarily that way unless you into like fitness. So
true.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna have to peep the website. Man,
bro. Yeah, fuck with us. Hey, speaking of which though, just so I don't forget this. On the website, it's not like it's just my shoes, bro. We make other shoes and we also make slides and shirts.
Okay.
We're literally a company that can make a shoe for you. Like I could customize a shoe for you and come out with your own shit if you wanted to. Like we bring that side of the business as well. Yeah. So it's not like it's just all about A Meazy or some shit like that. This is something that I wanted to create that didn't have anything to do with A Meazy, and it was just more so like a different business, but it's always gonna tie back to me.
Yeah.
I had to realize business, that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So but yeah, so just let us know. We got shit. We could customize whatever you want, man. That's real shit.
Okay, do you got A Meazy merch on there? Or is it Dibs merch?
Nah, it's all Concrete Rose merch, bro.
Okay.
It's all Concrete Rose merch because Concrete Rose is the company. Dibs is just one of the products.
Okay.
So but nah, ain't nothing on there has to do with A Meazy. Nothing. It's all as far as the music career, like the name and all that shit. That is not on the site. It's all like we're making a company of something that has nothing to do with music.
Yeah.
But music is an easier platform for me to be able to promote it. You know what I'm saying?
It makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense.
For sure. Okay, and I didn't even know this. You're director at GBL Studios.
Facts.
Wasn't there like, I don't know, tell me if this is true, because this girl hit me up like a month or two ago talking about there was like a movie being directed there from some people from New York or some shit. Like,
yeah, I don't know if I can speak on that, so I'm not going.
Okay. Yeah. Never mind. So that's just real then.
Yeah, there's shit. All I can say is there's shit going on. But I can't speak on.
I was sleeping
there.
I
just don't know if I can.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah. The reason I don't know, I just brought it up because like I was thinking about going to the audition, but I just like totally spaced it.
You should have.
I know I'm pissed off.
Let me tell you something, bro. Yeah. We onto something over there, bro.
Okay.
We onto something over there. Because we fuck with everybody fuck with us.
Yeah.
We just got so many things. There's just so much going on in the studio, bro.
Yeah, what's going on there? Is it like recording studio plus like a directing studio?
So number one, it's Get Busy Living Studios, man. Look that shit up everywhere, okay? Get Busy Living, we go by GBL. It's a studio number one. You know what I'm saying? You come there to get your music dope. We got the best engineers in the whole city and state, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But, like, I deal with people that are really fucking go-getters, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like the niggas that own that studio are go-getters, you know what I'm saying? So they want to figure out whatever we could possibly figure out to get the brand bigger. And so, like, I'm telling you, like, bro, I just had Saxon in the studio the other day.
Okay.
And it's easier for me to get a nigga to come to the studio because we doing our thing, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I come to the studio, and when he get there, there's some shit going on in the back. You know what I'm saying? While we already in here, there's motherfuckers doing some whole other shit. So like when you're liable to come to the studio and see like a good 3, 4, 5 artists that you ain't met before, just in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? And producers though. So we just be having producers, artists, engineers, fucking photographers. It don't matter it'd be a Tuesday night. It don't even be some, you know what I'm saying? It's just we stay working, bro. Like, and I love. Once I got that vibe in there, like I loved it, and that's what made me want to become a part of it, bro.
Okay, so what's like your real job
So I'm the director there. I'm the director of operations.
So you direct all the business.
Yeah, I see what's going on, and you know what I'm saying. We all work together. Like, it's a team though. It's not like it's just me handling shit. It's a whole team of everybody doing what they supposed to do and making sure that everybody's getting the product. Because at the end of the day, the studio is the most important part. So making sure everybody's product is on point and just building the team from there, bro. Because the team has been getting crazy, and you know, we just got niggas doing shit that, you know, that I can't do. You know, I got a label called NDE, Nobody Does Everything. You know what I'm saying? So I live by that. Nobody does everything. You need niggas to do shit.
You need your team members,
So we got, you know what I'm saying? We got motherfuckers that want to be the quarterback. Some people that's the lineman. Some people that's the running back.
Facts.
The cornerback. You know what I'm saying? We need a team. We need a team because everybody can't do everything, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I found my role. I got my role, nigga, and I'm gonna do my thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it goes, bro. It's been a crazy ass experience. I'll tell you that.
Hell yeah.
For sure.
Hell yeah. Well, you could definitely. I agree with you. You got to have different people who are more of like an expert in different areas of business and stuff like that working with you. Because I can't edit a video for shit, but my man's right here can. You know what I'm saying?
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. I can't sing, nigga. I can try, but I got a singer that could kill it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
For sure, yeah.
It's the same way, bro.
Speaking of which, A Fox, like, is he from Denver?
Yeah, okay. I believe so. I don't know his background like that, but I know he's from the east side.
Okay.
But I don't know if he was born here.
Okay.
Type shit.
I know that was random. I was just thinking about that though.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know.
Shout out my nigga Fox. We gotta get another one in,
that
bro.
Video because that was crazy video. But well, shit, this is crazy. So I know you brought up the probation earlier, but talk about some adversity you faced growing up that really molded you, and just some things that, because the way I think about it is like, not everyone can just be an entrepreneur or like have dreams and chase this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not everyone loves it. Because, I mean, in order to be a business owner, you need people that can work too, you know?
Right.
And so talk about like things that kind of molded you into that entrepreneur mindset, the things that, you know, adversity that you went through that built you up and just like made you become who you are today.
You know, I think a lot of it had to do with, I've said this before too, like I ain't have my dad growing up. I had, you know, he was never there, bro. So it was like a lot of the things that I learned as a man, I learned on my own.
Facts.
You know, and I learned them through experience with people that didn't have fathers either. Like, So I grew up in a neighborhood that had a bunch of kids that was all boys though, but them boys didn't have fathers either. But they were all older than me. I was the young nigga. So, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like following them around and shit, and I'm learning shit about them or learning shit about just life that I shouldn't even be learning when I'm that age, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking about I'm in elementary school, bro, and I'm seeing things go on that I should not see, bro. It just, you know what I'm saying? So it made me grow up kind of fast, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
You know, it made me to the man I am today. So I can't like say I regret anything, but at the end of the day, like I shouldn't have saw that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been through too much shit with people that they was young too, so they don't even realize it was a problem. You know what I'm saying?
That's
I don't even
facts.
realize it's a
facts.
problem because I am grown now. You feel me? So, you know, I would say that like I said, my father not being there kind of fucked me up a little bit for a while. And so I did a lot of dumb shit. My mom tried to stop it. That's why she made me go to like South and shit. That shit didn't matter. It's just another place to do some shit. You know what I'm saying? And if anything, at that point, that place taught me that I can't get caught because I was around a bunch of white people that never got caught for shit. Because people didn't even look their way when they did shit. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm like, I'm with them though. So like I could do whatever the fuck I want. Like nobody would ever even think. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's kind of how it like I said, it built up a lot of bullshit, and I learned a lot of shit from that type of shit, man. But I think that, you know, just seeing people on the east side really going to some of my people's cribs and shit, that shit taught me so much, bro. Because, you know, on the east side, there used to be a lot of bums all the time. A whole lot of them.
What, worse than it is now?
Yeah. I mean, it was, you gotta understand, like, back in the day, there was no white people on the east side, bro. It wasn't like...
It wasn't gentrified like
it was not even close. So it was like, you saw, like, crackheads, but they was, like, crackheads for real. It wasn't just like a nigga that was a bum. It was like... them motherfuckers, like, strung out or some shit, right? but they used to be somebody, so people know who they are. And so I would go to certain places, and it just be like that, bro. And it's like in my mind, I'm like, I don't want to end up like this, bro. Like, that's all I could remember, because even my homies, like, they didn't really have nothing going on either. I didn't grow up around like people that was doing their thing. Like, a couple people I met that was like pimps and OGs and shit like that. They was like getting their money, but they was still getting locked up all the time. It was always some shit like that. So, like, once I realized that that's all my surroundings was, I had to get out, bro. That was my motivation, was I got to figure out a way to get the fuck out of this bullshit, and then on top of that, become somebody. Because I always knew that I had something, but I didn't know what it was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and still to this day, I don't know exactly what it is. Like, people fuck with me for my music, but I think it's deeper than that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because like, when I meet people, it's not like it's just because I make music. Like, they understand when they get around me that it's different. I'm just a different type of nigga. And so because of that, I know I'm destined for something. I just don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying? But for whatever reason, music just happened to be the outlet that has brought everything else to my life.
Yeah.
You know, so that's why I always tell people, like, music saved my life for sure, bro.
You brought up a couple good points, because when you're young, you really be seeing shit and you don't even realize it's that bad until you get older and you look back. That's crazy.
Facts.
That is a good point. And and also the fact, like, man, just, you're right. Like, you don't really know. Like, when you're 5, 6 years old, you don't think you're gonna become a rapper or whatever.
Never.
Like,
we just doing it for fun.
Yeah,
like, fuck
yeah.
That shit ain't no real thing.
Shit just comes together, and like, it's a beautiful thing.
Yeah.
But man, what's one piece of advice you have for all the entrepreneurs out there, man, chasing their dreams, just trying to make this shit happen? Like,
man, I mean, the best thing I can say is, number one, don't give up, man. I mean, that shit get hard sometimes, bro. But don't give up. And if you really serious about it, then take it serious and do your thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what people think, because, like, don't get it twisted. Like, there's niggas that's hating all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You can't sit here and tell me that there's not niggas that be like, that nigga's shoe is trash. I would never wear that. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. Like, do that. Do what you do. Like, that's fine. I get that. But it's not for you.
True.
Just like my music is not always for you. It may be for somebody else. I've realized that. Once I realized that shit in life, it stopped allowing me to let people's opinions affect me. Because at the end of the day, if you don't like it, that doesn't mean that the next nigga won't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Once you stop thinking about that, it doesn't matter. Now, don't get me wrong, it's a constant battle that I still deal with to this day. But at the end of the day, I feel like if you don't care, I'm talking about as a person in general, you know what I'm saying? Just do your thing, man. Just get, at the end of the day, it's all about money.
Yeah.
Once you get money, can't nobody tell you shit. I don't give a fuck if you don't like me or not. I'm making my money. Like, what can you really tell me? You feel me? Like, because that's really what it comes down to at the end of the day. It's bread, family, and your legacy, in my opinion. And my legacy means everything to me. So I'm going to always keep doing what I'm doing, regardless of if people give me my respect that they should. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I had a couple feelings about how people view me and shit. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? I get where it comes from. I'm not a hating ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? I understand how the shit goes. But at the end of the day, bro, I'm the only one living this life. And I'm the one, and like I said, affecting people in ways that other people won't understand because they're not in my shoes.
Yeah.
But I'm the one that's getting talked to by these people that are like, bro, like, you did something for me. Or you know what I'm saying? Without me even trying to. Like, that, to me, lets me know that I'm doing what I'm supposed to. And at the end of the day, if I feel like, that's what I'll say to artists, man. If you could do that, bro, don't worry about anything else, bro. Just live your life.
Facts.
Period.
That's some good advice. I love asking that question. Everyone always has something unique to say, for sure. That's some good advice. Hell yeah, man. Well, shit, you got any, like, what's the first song everyone should go check out or should they check out the shoes first? Like, what's the first thing they should go check out when they look you up?
That's hard. Video? That's hard to say. There's so many things I got my hands in, so many pots. So what I'll say is, first of all, look up A Meazy, check me out, interview, anything, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's AMEAZY. There's a space between the A and the M. Please do that. Please put EAZY, not two E's, because niggas always do that. That's not my name, bro. You feel me? But look up Concrete Rose. I mean, as long as you look me up, you do your research, you find everything else. That's kind of how I look at it.
True.
But please make sure you do your due diligence. Look up Get Busy Living Studios too, because we got so much shit going on, bro. Please look up Concrete Rose, because we got so much shit going on, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like I'm just.
Oh yeah.
It's just work all the time.
Facts.
I want to make sure that everybody know that I got an album dropping.
Okay.
Next month.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, it's called Dead Ass.
Okay.
I put it on my social media, man, on my Instagram, Facebook, everything, man. Go look that up. Yeah. The cover. Okay. Shout out Graffiti for making that happen. But yeah, man, that's coming. I'm still thinking about the date. I asked the fans what they wanted. A bunch of people done told me dates, so I'm gonna try to figure out exactly when. I'm thinking about St. Patrick's Day. I don't know yet. That's the 17th, so it might be then. Yeah. It just makes sense. But I kind of wanted to do it on 303. That's my goddaughter's birthday. And it's obviously 303 Denver. But yeah. It's just not gonna happen by then. I'm gonna be honest. So, but yeah, we got shit coming, man. And I'm pushing all year, bro. Like I said, I took a little bit of a break as far as putting out my own shit, and now it's over for niggas. In my opinion, nigga, because I'm back in my motherfucking zone, nigga. Okay. I got a studio I could go to whenever the fuck I want to, bro. I've been in there cooking. You feel me? And I got niggas in there that come in there all the time, bro. We cooking. This is certified, bro. So all I can say is be on the lookout, because I got some shit, and I'm better, and I'm getting better. So I'm just excited for the future, man. That's it.
Hell yeah, man. Y'all heard it here first, man.
Facts.
Y'all, you got any final shout-outs, final thoughts you want to speak on?
Hey, man, just shout out all my people. Y'all know who y'all are, but I will say the businesses, man. Shout out Get Busy Living Studios. Look that up. Best studio in Denver, in the state, period. Okay. Man, shout out all my niggas at Concrete Rose. You know, we just building, man. Go get you some shoes. Shout out, my team, NDE. Nobody does everything. I love all y'all niggas. I wouldn't be here without y'all. That's simple as that, man. And let's just keep going, Denver. That's it, man. I love everybody in this motherfucker. Hell yeah. Y'all know that. Let's keep working. Y'all hit me so I could get y'all in the studio with just me. I ain't gotta pay. We just go be in there vibing, nigga. Just hit me. Let's grind, bro, for sure.
Hell yeah, man. This is a legendary interview. I'm glad we got you in here.
Facts, bro.
Hell yeah. Shout out to sponsor today's video, 3 a.m. Water.
Shout out 3 a.m. Water, man. Y'all know, hey, I need another pack too, nigga. Facts. Hit me, nigga.
Yeah. Nah, for real, we definitely need another pack. I'm about to hit him today. But get that hydration for the
I should have been got with them niggas. I be bullshitting too. My bad, man.
Yeah. But hey, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button to support Denver and Colorado for free, man. Just hit the subscribe button. You don't even gotta pay. Just hit the subscribe button. Hit that bell button to stay notified when all the latest news drop.
Tune in.
Yo, comment down below who you want to see next on the Mile High Minute. Make sure you follow us Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, fucking TikTok. You name it. Make sure y'all go follow A Meazy on everything.
Facts.
Look him up on YouTube. Yes, all sound platforms?
Yeah, everything. Okay. Everything. We moving. It's legit. You know that.
Yep. All links will be all links will be in the description. So make sure y'all go follow him, follow us, and like he said, let's bring Denver together, man. Mile High Minute, #1 podcast in the universe. We out.
I like that.